In this video, we're gonna be going over the 3 biggest mistakes I see about every single content creator doing, and I have actually made all these mistakes in my career. But before we get into that, you're probably thinking, who the hell is this guy? Why the hell should I even listen to him? Well, my name is Thorsten Roscoe, and I actually used to create this type of content you see on screen right now just by making all these mistakes, but now I create this type of content you see on screen right now in just a matter of minutes because I don't make those mistakes. And I make this type of content full time as my living, so if that's not enough proof, I don't know what is. But without further ado, let's get into this first biggest mistake I've made and I see a ton of people make. I moved a little bit, you can see, but you're probably wondering why the hell do I got my plant in my hand? And that's why I'm going on to my first biggest mistake I made and I see a ton of people making, which is they're doing way too much. You can see when you look at like my plant is just very simple. There's nothing really crazy about it. All it is like, it's like the same color, green, different shades of green, maybe a little bit of brownness, and that's it. I'm gonna put him down so I stop manhandling him. But I see a lot of people creators do just extremely way too much, like the 3D editing. I don't know why you guys are wasting out countless hours and hours and hours. I used to do it and it took me over like 6 to 8 hours just to do one effect of the entire sequence. So the entire video would go to be about an entire day of work just to get a cool 3D animation that maybe 100 to 1,000 people saw. It's just there's no point in doing way too much. Less equals more. Make sure that you're focusing on just higher quality of shots so you can either learn how to do cinematic shots. I have videos on this. If you go click the card right up on like the top right here, I'll post like one of my videos that teaches you how to get these like kind of nice shots for B-roll and everything just like that. Just focus on getting high quality shots for all of your content instead of going a crazy amount of editing, because there's no point in wasting that much time on a crazy edit when you could just be focusing on looking better overall, and you'll improve faster by just focusing on the type of quality of content you're filming instead of going crazy on editing. I'm gonna go put Kelly back. This man deserves to get some sunlight. The second biggest mistake I actually made, and I see a lot of people make, is copying other people's style and, more importantly, wanting to be like them. You're never going to be to a T like someone else. They're always going to be one step ahead of you. There's always going to be creating unique things that are targeted towards them as a person because they're them. They're not you. You need to understand that in order to create the content you are destined to create, you need to develop your own type of style. Yes, you can use inspiration from another person, like if you like that effect or if you like that type of shot, you can implement them, but take it into inspiration and not go to the same location or do the exact same thing and copy them to a T. Create your own color palette, create your own editing style, create your own shots like I'm doing. No one else is gonna be sitting on their bed with their dream board behind them and look at this, and a softbox right on their bed. Like, no one's gonna be copying me because it's me and I'm me as a person. Make sure that make sure that you're being you, and more importantly, you as a person, and bring out your personality, man. Everyone loves your personality. I'm getting really hot in here, but let's go on to now the third and final biggest mistake I see everyone make, and especially I made this mistake myself. There you are. All right, we are back in the OG setup. This third and final last step is really a game changer for me, and especially I know a lot of other creators. That's why I help creators through this entire process, and that's using the right tools. I see a ton of content creators taking hours and hours and literally hours, even days to create and / edit content that should be done in just an hour at maximum, or if you're even at the level of me and all the people I've helped, 15-30 minutes maximum it takes me and all these other people to create content / edit content. And if you're probably thinking like, what are these tools? Well, you'll see them in the link description. They're called presets. You can make them for Premiere Pro and all the other editing softwares if you don't use Premiere Pro and such. But essentially, all it allows you to do is just simplify the entire process. Instead of creating the animation over and over and over again, you can just simply drag and drop it. Again, I create amazing presets that have taken me weeks and even practically months, because it's, you know, it's just me. That's just me. I like to put time into my presets. You'll find those all in the link in the description. I recommend getting absolutely every single one of them. I use them each and every single day. I'm not trying to hard sell you or anything at all. Just kind of giving you ideas of, if you don't have presets, you should be using them. It cuts your time in half. If you don't get them from me, that's fine. Go get them from someone else. Just make sure that you're using tools just like that. And also, I use another tool on Notion to organize all of my videos. I'll leave that in the link in the description for absolutely free, so you guys can just start using that today. So make sure to optimize your entire workflow using the right tools. If you want to learn how to create a majority of my presets, or just learn personal branding and get a ton of value from all my videos, go click this playlist right over here. It'll teach you about every single thing I know and created so far. And thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!